too less time left to prepare for the IELTS exam? How less? 30 days? 20 days? 15 days? Not a problem. I'm going to help you beat the clock with my 15-day foolproof strategy, which I'm going to be sharing in this video, along with tips about all the 4 modules of the exam and a timetable that I've created for you so that you can crack it in 15 days. My name is Deeksha and I'm here from IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Let's begin.
Hello everyone, welcome to LeapScholar. From free IELTS lectures and practice questions to mock interviews and tips and tricks, you will find everything here at IELTS Prep by LeapScholar to ace the IELTS test. Hence, to ensure the best learning experience, make sure to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get your daily dose of IELTS content.
First of all, what is the IELTS exam? It is simply a proficiency test. It tests your level of English. It is called the International English Language Testing System. Now, do you need to take it? So, well, if you're planning to go abroad, let's say to USA, UK, Canada, Ireland, Australia, Europe, practically anywhere nowadays, yes, you would need to take the exam either for work, study, or migration. Alright. Third question, what is the validity of the exam? So yes, it does expire after exactly 2 years from the date you receive your result. And what score do I need? What is the passing band? So there is no pass as such. The minimum score that you require would depend on the university. Let me give you an example. For Canadian universities, for masters, you would need a 6.5 overall. So that is just an example. Different universities could require a different score. So do check with your university before you start preparing. All right, let us begin with step number 1 for preparation. Think about it. What do you think? What is step number 1 as per you? So guys, step number 1 is always understanding where you are at right now. Understanding what is your band, because that would tell you, would you be able to do this in 15 days or do you need a little more time? Or for example, how much time would you need to put in every day? Somebody would just need to put in 1 hour a day. Somebody may need to put in 1.5 hours a day. Maybe somebody would need to put in 2 hours a day. So that will all depend on your particular band, whether you're at a band 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. So please, first things first, let it be your day 1 today and take your practice test. There are so many websites out there which have free mocks. For example, IDP has free mocks on their website which are very accurate. Then British Council has free mocks, and also LeapScholar has free mocks as well. So just go to any of these websites, take a practice test. That is your step number 1. That will tell you where you are standing, how much time do you need to put in. Next thing is related to this. So taking the mock test would also help you understand the test. What kind of a test is it? There are 3 unseen passages, and just in the reading exam, for example, and there can be so many different types of questions after that. So it would help you understand what all kinds of questions are there and how difficult can the test actually be. It will also help you be a little more sincere and serious. Step number 3, so be aware of the exam time constraints. IELTS is a timed test, and one of the biggest challenges is the timing. Let me give you an example. The reading module, you have to tackle it in 60 minutes. And in these 60 minutes, you have 40 questions. That's an enormous number. And not just the questions, you even have to read 3 passages. So you can see it's kind of unrealistic, right? Reading the 3 passages is not really an option. That would make you lose out on time. So that brings me to my next step, which is, because you can't read the passages, you need to develop your English capabilities and IELTS strategies. Now, like a tutor or a trainer or even free videos over YouTube could help you develop your IELTS strategies. However, developing your English capabilities definitely is a little time consuming, and this is a lonely road. So what I mean is, you would have to spend some time every day being connected to the language. That will help you quickly think of words when you're speaking, especially in the speaking test, isn't it? Doesn't it happen when we speak and we're very nervous? You can't think of the words. So this developing your English capabilities, improving the language will help you have a wider range of vocabulary. And step number 5, a lot of people are unable to crack the listening exam, which is also the easiest module and the most scoring one. It is super easy to get a band 9 in listening. That is why if you're stuck at listening, please do not keep practicing listening mock tests. That is not going to do anything or make it any better for you. It's just going to fatigue your mind and make you feel disappointed with your own self. This needs improvement in listening skills, and this is not something that can be done actively in one day. So even if you have 15 days, that's fine. I need you to start multitasking when listening in English. So for example, you could switch on BBC radio while you're cooking, driving, taking a shower, gardening, whatever it is you're doing, just let it run in the background. Try to listen to it. Or there is also a website called BBC Learning English, right? You could go to that website as well. It's BBC Learning English. You could find a lot of podcasts with some great accents on that website. And number 6, finally, is since the reading exam is a little difficult, you need to develop a range of reading skills. Remember, here we discussed you can't read the passages. So here you need to develop skills called skimming, scanning, paraphrasing. Do not be scared of the words. The words may be new, but trust me, you've already been doing a lot of these skills in your CBSE papers as well. So the words are new, yes, but the skills are not scary. Trust me, check them out, and that would give you more clarity and really help you tackle the entire exam. All right, moving forward now, let me quickly explain the test format to you very quickly. So there are 4 modules, you know that: listening, reading, writing and speaking. Listening and reading are for 40 marks. These marks are converted to 9 bands. These are objective questions. When I say objective, I mean there's only one correct answer. It's not possible that you have an answer and I have an answer. So there's only one correct answer, which is there in the passage or the audio. You don't have to bring the answer from your general knowledge or your home or your imagination. It's going to be there. You just need to pick it and write that. Let me tell you, listening audio is going to be for around 32 minutes. And if you're going for the computer delivered test, let me tell you, the user interface is much better. You don't need to do double work of transferring your answers. You still get 2 to 4 minutes extra at the end just to cross-check your answers. So that's a great thing. However, in paper-based test, you need to do double work. After the audio finishes, you need to transfer your answers in 10 minutes, which is not enough time to transfer them. It leaves you with absolutely no time to recheck any answer. Trust me, I've been there, done that. CBT was definitely better. So that is the duration of the listening test. Total 4 recordings are there. They're only played once. It is not a DJ. It's not going to play it again or replay, fast forward, pause, anything of that sort. It's just going to start and end on its own. Now moving to the writing module. There are 2 tasks in the writing module. You will have 60 minutes to do those. You have 9 bands to grab, and it's a subjective test. That means the answers are open to interpretation. There is no one correct answer, so that's a good thing. Speaking test, again, you have 9 bands up for grab. It's again subjective, so there's no correct answer. It lasts for only 11 to 14 minutes. It's a super short exam, and there are 3 parts in the speaking exam. Now, should I write with a pen or pencil? Only pencil. Even for writing, only pencil, please, so that you can erase. And there is no negative marking in listening and reading. That means you can make an educated guess. Never leave any answer blank. Also remember, I've written the word educated here because I do not want you to make a wild guess. Use your guess wisely. Okay, moving forward. Now, tip number 1 for reading, since you only have 15 days, I need you to start from day 1 itself and read consistently. That means it doesn't have to be 3 hours one day and then no more reading for the next 10 days. No, I just need you to read every day for 10 minutes so that you are in touch with the language. Whether it is a book, a journal, a magazine, newspaper, an autobiography, whatever it is, you need to start reading, especially students who are going for the academic exam, because there can be some kind of an uncommon vocabulary in your passage as well. Tip number 2, you need to know what kind of questions are there in the reading exam. There are 9 different types of questions. Let me quickly tell you. Multiple choice questions. We've all seen these in KBC, Kaun Banega Crorepati, so nothing new. True, false, not given. This one, let me tell you, can be a little bit tricky, so do practice it well. Matching headings and information. Yes, this is the second tricky topic. So I've put a star over here. You can practice this well. Then you have matching features. You would be given names of a person and you need to match that with what they said. Matching sentence endings. So 2 halves of the sentence jumbled up, all given to you. You need to match those. Sentence completion. This is fill in the blanks. Summary completion. So summary with blanks, notes with blanks, table with blanks, flowchart with blanks. A diagram labeling. So you will be given a diagram. You need to label it. And short answer questions, you need to answer these in short. Total, I would recommend that you practice these 2 topics a little extra because getting accuracy in these can be slightly challenging. Step number 3, know your strengths and weaknesses. So I believe you are planning to take that mock test that we spoke about. When you do take that, do not close it once it finishes and let it sit there and go back to your Netflixing. Do analyze it a little. How do you analyze it? Do I need better vocabulary? Was there an error I made because of a word I didn't understand? Do I need to read more? Is my speed a little too slow? What about my grammar accuracy in the writing exam? Did I make too many errors? Where do I need to spend more time? Some people would get brilliant bands in reading and listening but lose out on writing. So check which sections do you need to put more time. Is it writing and speaking or reading and listening? And that will help you find out what you need to do next and prioritize that. Moving forward, writing task. You need to get it evaluated. You need feedback. It is not a regular essay that you're writing. IELTS is an international exam with a standard format that needs to be followed for the essay. So you need feedback. Whether it is a teacher from your high school or somebody you know who has good English or somebody who has knowledge of the IELTS exam, please make sure you get feedback from a teacher and focus on improving your quality of ideas as well. Brainstorming ideas. All right, that is extremely important. Lastly, prepare a progress tracker. So you have 15 days, make the most of it. Day 1, you take your pre-test. This is how it should look like. You write your marks, let's say listening 8, reading 6. Write your weaknesses. So in the first mock test, let's say maths and true false not given. Now, what you need to do is do the same for mock test 1, which you are going to take after 1 week. Check, have my scores improved? And what about my weak areas? Am I still making errors in maths? Am I still making errors in true false not given? So that will really help you understand how are you progressing. All right. Finally, as I said, I will be giving you a free timetable that I've prepared for 15 days. Right here it is. Let me help you analyze this. So day 1, I've left it blank so that you can take a pre-test. That's a mock test. That is because the mock test is going to be for 2.5 hours. That is why I've kept the full day blank because you may feel a little tired after taking this. From next day onwards, you need to start tackling the reading module. You can actually change the flow of the module. So for example, if you want to practice writing first, you could just shift writing. Okay, but I do recommend beginning with reading. So let's say you learn the strategies by a video or a blog or a book. Then you practice short answer questions. The next day you practice this challenging true, false, and not given, followed by matching headings. Remember, these are the ones that I told you are the difficult questions. So that is why I have given you 2 full days to practice these. Next, you can do 2 question types together: summary completion and sentence completion. They are a little bit similar, so that is why. Next day, you can do multiple choice questions along with at least 1 diagram, flow chart, and table. That's it from the reading module. From day 7 begins your listening. So you need 3 days for listening, followed by writing. So you can see writing first, you need to start task 2 because that is more important. It has twice as much weightage. So I need you to start working on that first. The second day as well, you need to work on task 2 because it's not an easy task and this really makes up your bands in the writing module. Finally, on the day 3, you can spend the day on task 1 looking at the different types of graphs and how to write a report or how to write a letter. Finally, I have left day number 13 vacant for you to take another mock test, very important. And day 14 and 15, you can spend doing your speaking module. So part 1 and 2 on day 1. Part 3 is a little difficult, so I've left the full day for that. Alright, hold on. You know, most of our videos and content is absolutely free, and to maintain it the same way, I need you to subscribe to the channel IELTS Prep by LeapScholar and hit the like button. I hope you found this video useful. Please do not forget to share it with your friends who may benefit so that we can bring out more such fun and engaging videos for you in the future. Thank you so much, and I will see you super soon. Bye-bye.